What's up, you guys? It's your boy Miguel giving you your daily dose of radiation. In today's video, how often do you see, Miguel, that the veteran techs or just techs in general gets burnt out with their career? So many students ask this because they're curious. So where I work at, we have, I think, 4 quote-unquote veteran techs. I consider anyone veteran if you've been pushing the game 15 years or more. The ones we have one that's been pushing the button for 25 years. The other one's been pushing the year like 20, and the other one like 19. They've been in the game since like you've had to use film. Like, been pushing long. So I would say that if you've been doing X-ray since film and then right now we're in digital, you've been through like 3 different changes of stuff. And maybe that, all those changes, maybe X-ray isn't the same as it used to be, and that's why you could kind of get burned out. My teacher even told me that there's some techs that once they quit doing film and they went into the cassette-based stuff, there was some techs that were like, you know what? It's not for me. Bah. And every single time they jump like to a completely different level, which, I mean, keeping it real with you, it becomes easier right now compared to back in the day, but still everyone, you know, whatever does their thing. There will be a set of X-ray techs who just say, you know what, this is the reason why I go into retirement or I switch fields type deal. So they'll have that every couple of years. You'll have a jump of technology advancements. Like we went from film to CR to DR right now. That will cause techs to quit, not exactly burn out, but just they don't want to do it because of change. And the main thing is change. People don't like change. I feel change sometimes isn't the best for certain things. But as far as advancement in the X-ray field, it can always be good, you know? So it's important to keep up. But the other time people get burnt out if majority of our job, we do chest X-rays. I would say 80% of our gig is chest X-rays. Like for me, if all I had to do was chest X-rays, that's bread and butter. That's easy money. Chest X, 30 seconds in and out, easy. There's some people who will get burnt out and be like, oh, well, I don't feel like I'm doing enough. I'm not making a change in the world. I want to go do some other stuff. Then there'll be those people why they get burned out. Or they get tired of just doing a chest X-ray over and over and over. Whatever. I feel like chest X-ray, like literally the easiest part of your job. Like if you're going to get paid, here's the sad reality. Our job is usually hourly. So if I get paid, let's say you work you get paid, say $30 an hour. Regardless of how many X-rays you do, you're going to get paid $30 an hour. So let's say if you do within that hour 30 C-spines versus doing 30 chest X-rays, like that's a huge difference of how easy it is. The workload, you'll feel it over time, the workload difference. So chest X-rays easy. I would not see why someone would complain about that. Other techs complain that maybe they feel their pay is insufficient. So they'll maybe get burnt out of X-ray and then they'll be like, you know what, let me see CTs or they'll branch off into other modalities. That's sometimes what will happen. Or other ones will get other opportunities. Like for instance, if they've been doing in the surgical X-ray, they may go into the selling stuff. Like they'll get an opportunity to go start selling stuff to the surgeons. That's in like another field of that. Different money, there's different stuff you can get into as you get deeper into the X-ray, and opportunities or, people in the field can happen. But me personally, I don't think I'm gonna get burnt out of X-rays in general. Now, I may see myself in a position where, okay, I can't do traveling, I can't do other stuff because of where my family and my situation is. So I may pursue like CAT scan and just the simple because I need more money type of deal. So not essentially that I'll get burnt out, but I may need more money, and maybe you can't work as many hours. So it's just better to kind of find something that pays you more, and it can compensate for you not to having to work as much. So for instance, the amount of overtime I put in right now, it's like I can work like 3 to 4 extra days of X-ray. Compared to if I did CAT scan, I would just have had to work my regular 7 days on, 7 days off, and I could have gotten the same amount of money. So like it's easier on your body, but it's more work type in that field. But you see what I mean? Or if you really, really want the money, you could do that plus do OT and just get even more money, so you'll get paid more money for your work type deal. So I know it's kind of rambling on, but still, usually don't see techs going like, oh, okay, I'm an X-ray tech, but I want to be a nurse now. Usually you don't see that, because as soon as they see the amount of work they got to do as a nurse and all that stuff, they're like, you know what, my chest X-rays ain't that bad. Or they'll see other healthcare workers and the stuff they got to do, and they're like, you know what, my little 30-second chest X-ray, my little 30, and it's pretty good gig. It's a pretty good gig, and you'll end up pushing the button for a few more years. So, it's a good gig. I'd recommend it for anyone. Yeah, it's been your boy Miguel. See you on the next one.